guys, good morning. It's Sagittarius Soul Tarot. 1 second, guys. I'm going to do, since you've been gone, reading for the person on your minds. Since they've been gone, what's going on? What's going on with their energy? How are they feeling? So I don't see the banner. 1 second. Anyways, what we're going to do is for all signs, Aries to Pisces, since you've been gone, person on your minds, what's going on with their energy? So we'll do an energy check. Hey, Janet, get some oracles and see what's going on. So we'll just kind of get an overview, possibly of what could be happening in your person's life. If you're in no contact, if you haven't been speaking to them. Hey, Tamika. I was on here early, just I couldn't sleep and I have to be at work in a little bit. So I thought, why not do another reading this morning? It just felt like something I wanted to do. But, the person that you're dealing with, if you're not in contact, this is mainly for those in a separation or not speaking. What is going on? How are they feeling about you? I'll see that. The overview of what's going on with them with no contact. And then at the end, I'll see like their next actions. Like, are they going to do anything towards you, or they going to say anything? If they would say anything, what would they say? So I'll do that as well. With that being said, hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for being here. And if you want to be a member to the channel, everything's below. If you guys want to book a personal or, just take advantage of my sale going on, you guys can do so. I have buy one, get one free, and then 2 for $20 PayPal Cash App readings only. So that's all below in the description. And as always, watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or cross watch, and just take it for how it resonates, guys. Just because, you're a simple zodiac sign doesn't mean it's going to be your situation. Also, I got a comment about this. I do pick up recently, the energies are kind of the same in certain signs. That's just the energy that comes through. So if it's not your situation, you can always watch another placement. It just depends what energy I get for each sign. What's the most prominent energy? So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. For Aries, 243. Hey, Bunny Bee. All right, Aries, since you've been gone, what's going on with your person? What's their energy? What's happening? All right, I got the present moment. So let's see what else. I saw masculine in reverse. So maybe they're not feeling so masculine. If they are a masculine, they're not really in a good place or not feeling like themselves. All right, I got storm warning in reverse. Family and reveal. I want to tell you the truth. Some of you, what I feel in the situation, they could have a family, a child involved. Maybe you don't know about that for some of you, because it's like whatever they want to tell you, they're trying to avoid any kind of obstacle or drama, is what it looks like to me. So let's see what's going on here. So they could have a child with somebody else. They could be in a family situation. 6 of Pentacles in reverse, King of Swords, Page of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh. Page of Wands. Hey, Golden. Yeah, right off the bat, that's kind of what I'm getting here. For a lot of you, they could be involved with somebody else. Okay, since you've been gone. It looks to me, this person's been giving their energy to somebody else. They've pulled back, making the strategic move to invest possibly in a child, Page of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, or if they have an ex that they have a child with, they are choosing to be with that person because of a family situation. So, what do they want to tell you the truth about? The Devil in reverse. Hey, Cal. 6 of Swords reverse, the Sun, and the Magician. I feel like what they want to reveal to you is that you still make them happy. They haven't fully moved on from you in this connection. And a part of them, if the circumstance was not like this, they would like to get back with you, is what it feels like. They haven't fully moved on. You do bring a lot of happiness to their life, or you did. Okay. But for a lot of you, I'm feeling either they have a kid with somebody else or they're dating somebody that has a child and they feel kind of attached to that person. Okay. How are they feeling about Aries? Ace of Wands in reverse. Four of Swords. Five of Cups. And the Knight of Cups in reverse. They feel like they can't pursue this. Okay. They feel bad. They feel upset. I think it does really affect them. Especially for some of you, if they moved on from you and got involved with this person and they weren't ready to completely invest into this person. Three of Cups in reverse. I think they're upset about the circumstance. Okay, so maybe they got involved with somebody right away, right after your connection ended. They got this person pregnant, or they just were dating somebody with a child, and they feel like they have to be there for that person. If they don't have a kid with them, it's like if they have a child, that person, they just feel like they have to be there, and they feel like they can't pursue this with you. They can't come towards you because they're given to somebody else. What are their next actions towards Aries? Hey, Maya. Queen of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles reversed, the Tower, and the Three of Swords. I feel like a part of them wants to come back, but they know it's going to be a lot of work or the damage is done. It almost feels to me this person knows that they want to come back to you, but the damage is done. Like, you don't trust them, or they would really have to validate themselves. Why the Tower? Ace of Swords, Five of Swords reversed, Page of Swords. I feel like you'll be hearing from them because they do want to clear the air and make things right with you. Maybe to get closure for a lot of you. I feel like you will hear from them to get closure, but when it comes to like a relationship or them coming back to invest into this, I don't feel like they're going to because they're involved with somebody else. But you will at least hear from them. If I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. That's what I was feeling. Like they regret like the action that they've taken, how fast they moved on. The heat between us is intense. Don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. I should have fought for you. Yeah, see, I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. So this person, Aries, does have a lot of regrets, and they wish they would have handled things differently. It kind of feels like the damage is done. They can't really validate the situation. They can't make it better. But they do want to give you some kind of closure and apologize eventually. But I think they're choosing to detach from this to be with somebody else or another situation. And I think that's what they feel bad about. Could be a Libra, could be a Scorpio, a Virgo, Cancer, Leo, Gemini, Capricorn. Okay, Aquarius. But they feel bad for what's happened. All right, let's do Taurus, 852. All right, since you've been gone, what's going on with Taurus? Your person, what's going on? Well, they're trying to find somebody else. I don't want to be mean and say that. They're trying to find a rebound. They're sexually attracted to somebody else. You could be finding this out. Some of you, you're finding this out or it's getting revealed to you. They found a rebound. They're obsessed with somebody else. All right, so I'm not trying to upset anybody. It's just what's coming out. But it looks like it's for sexual reasons. Okay, they're distant from you, trying to get away from this connection by finding somebody else, and they're afraid it's too late to take action. So maybe they feel like they messed things up, and it's just too late. So, alright, well, let's see. Maybe eventually they want to come back for some of you, but they feel like the damage is done or it's too late. Why rebound and snacks? Obsession, physical attraction. King of Swords in reverse. Five of Wands, Four of Cups reversed, Eight of Cups reversed. The Chariot, the Devil. Feels like they're being manipulative. Magician in reverse. They're being manipulative on purpose. Like they're purposely being petty. They're purposely causing drama. Or hoping you find out about this. It's like they're hoping that you find out. They're physically attracted to somebody from their past, possibly. Some of you have somebody from their past. Like they're going back to an ex, or they're getting involved with somebody. I feel like it's a past person to make you jealous, or they're talking about a past person. For a lot of you, I feel like they are physically entertaining that other person. They could be a Gemini, a Cancer, a Capricorn, or an Aquarius. It looks like they're doing something on purpose. Like they're purposely being petty with you. They're going towards a rebound or another person because they're thinking about their needs and they don't care. They're acting like they don't care about you. It's like they're acting selfish. They act like they don't care. Why are they distant from you? Seven of Wands, the Moon in reverse, the Temperance, and the Three of Cups in reverse. This person feels like the damage is done between the two of you, that this relationship is over, or it's like they put so much into this. It's almost like they're bitter. They're bitter, they're upset with, I feel like it's too late to take action. It's like they feel like it's just too late. Like there's nothing else you guys can do. You know, like they've waited for things to improve in this relationship or the situation, and they're just basically blocking this out. They're letting this go is what it feels like to me. And they're moving on to somebody else, and they hope you find out, because it feels like that with the Devil on her shoulder. It's like they're hoping you find out from somebody else, or they just hope that it hurts you, or something petty like that. How are they feeling about Taurus? Hey, George. So I don't like this person's energy. How are they feeling? Queen of Swords in reverse. You guys had some kind of fight, disagreement. Four of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles reverse, and the Five of Pentacles. This person could feel like you were listening to somebody else. So if this was caused you to like break up or whatever, they feel like for some of you as a family member that you listen to somebody else. Like you got information from somebody else that was manipulating the situation. And that's why you guys broke up. For some of you, it was a friend, it was a family member, it was somebody in your vicinity. You were listening to them. And that's why you guys broke up. Like you were so quick to like trust somebody else's opinion, or so quick to give up on them. Okay, they almost feel like you betrayed them. Three of Swords. So maybe that's why they're kind of like cold like this. So let me see. What are their next actions? Two of Cups, Three of Wands, Four of Swords reversed, and the World in reverse. Let me see. Is this in regards to you? Lovers in reversed, and the Nine of Wands in reversed. Two of Wands reversed. For a lot of you, it looks like I said, they're trying to go back to somebody else. Okay, like they find somebody else attractive, they want to be with that person, and it looks to me, I don't really see them resolving anything with you. It looks like they're waiting for somebody else to be in their life, or they're going to be in contact with somebody else. Some of you, they already are, like they're physically thinking about somebody else and wanting to pursue it, or they're going to actively pursue it once things are done with the two of you, or they already are contacting them. For some of you, they already are like contacting them, or they're already thinking about somebody else in that way. And that's what they're putting their focus on, is about going towards that other person. Yeah, some kind of sexual desire. I was hurt by you. So they feel betrayed. They feel hurt by you. So it feels like they're getting revenge, is what it feels like to me. They're finding revenge by getting with somebody else. I don't know where to start. Because I just feel like you chose something else, or you chose somebody else's opinion, or you just betrayed them in some way. I know that we have a soul connection. I've been working on myself, and I'm not the same as I was before. I don't want to be toxic anymore. So they know you guys have a soul connection, but they're going towards somebody else with some kind of desire. And they think that person's their Two of Cups. So they know that you guys have a soul connection, but it also feels like they don't want to fight for it anymore and they're going back to somebody else. So it could be a Gemini that you're dealing with. Gemini, I got Leo. Could be a Sag, a Cancer, a Gemini, Capricorn, Cancer, Aquarius. Or it's like at the end of the day, they know they still love you, but they're going back to somebody else that, makes them feel better. I don't know. Gemini 1534. All right, since you've been gone, person on your mind. What's going on with this person? A lot came out. They're codependent. They're in an unhealthy attachment. Looks like they can't let something go. Okay. Let me see. I saw unsatisfied that flew out. So they're unsatisfied with their life. That they're tied down to something. Yeah, there's a lack of harmony in their life right now. They are lying to you about something, or they did lie. Okay. For some of you, I saw with reconciliation here, they could be reconciling with somebody that they're codependent to. Yeah, 7 of Swords, 2 of Wands. Or doing something behind your back. It could be that they're still talking to somebody behind your back, or that person's still involved. What are they chained to? It's like they don't want to let something go. For some of you, they're in a toxic relationship, or they're stuck with somebody toxically because they're afraid they're going to lose their home. They're afraid that they're going to lose assets or belongings, so they're stuck with somebody. 10 of Cups. Knight of Pentacles, reverse, 5 of Cups, and the High Priestess. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. I feel like this person's only with somebody because of money. Okay, so for a lot of you, that's what I'm feeling. I feel like they want to reconcile with you because they're not happy in their life. They're in balance. They do want you back in their life, Gemini, but they're with somebody because of money. Either that because they have assets, they've been with that person for a while, or that person has money. Take it out, resonates. Because for some of you, they don't. With the Knight of Pentacles reverse, they're selfish with money. They're bad with money. This person doesn't really have money like they say they do. I think whatever you're thinking intuitively about the situation, it is what's going on. Maybe they're with somebody they have a child with for some of you. Could be kids involved. Why reconcile in harmony and reverse? Magician. Yeah, they're manifesting you back. 2 of Pentacles, reverse, Page of Wands, and the Sun. Yeah, 10 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. They're still holding on to you. So this person, I think they're with somebody else because of assets, because of money, because of, basically for material reasons. They're with that other person. That person could be a Pisces for some of you. And I think it's hurting them. Like they haven't moved on from you. They haven't let this go. They still want to be with you and reconcile, but not knowing how to go about it. Feeling stuck because of money. How are they feeling about Gemini? The Hanged Man reverse. Strength in reverse. 5 of Pentacles. And the Knight of Cups in reverse. They feel, for a lot of you, they just feel unhappy in their life. Feeling like letting you go was the worst thing that they did. I don't know why I'm feeling that. Yeah. Realizing a lot of you, they feel like that you are their happiness, but they got manipulated by another situation. Like they were told they had to let you go. They had to give up on you because of this person that they're maybe toxically involved with. Could be a karmic, could be somebody that they're just somehow they're like interfering with them in this connection. Like they're involved for some reason. You could be dealing with a Pisces for some of you. I got Virgo. Could be a Capricorn, Leo. So what are their next actions? 10 of Wands. The Emperor in reverse. 7 of Wands reverse. And the 5 of Swords reverse. I think as soon as they get out of this situation, they're going to come to you. Okay? But right now they feel defeated. They don't know what to do. It's like they want out of the situation. They don't want to be attached to this situation with this person because it is codependent and it is toxic. So I feel like as soon as they get out of this, they are going to go back to you Could be an Aries. But right now they feel like they're lacking control. Yeah, Knight of Swords. They want to be in contact. Two of Swords reverse. Two of Cups. They feel like you are their soulmate. You are their person. But they're attached to somebody because of money, resources, family. Okay. They want to get back with you. You were right. Please do what is best for your heart. I need to figure myself out. Don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. You deserve better than them. So it's like you deserve more than this other person, is how it feels. I can't go another day without you. I need to tell you the truth. So that's what it feels like to me. This person's stuck in a karmic situation involved with somebody else, and they're manipulated where they had to choose this person. So could be a Pisces. I got Virgo. Could be another Gemini. I got Aries. I got Leo, Pisces, strong Pisces, Gemini. All right, Cancer, let's see. 21, 25. Oop, that's weird. My pen just broke. That's weird. Okay. All right, there we go. It's like it didn't want me writing something down. So I don't know if you're trying to like write this person or you're feeling blocked to talk to them, because it's weird. It's like, I don't know if you guys write to them or if you're writing about this person, but my pen just came unscrewed. So that was weird. Okay. What's going on with the person on your mind? Okay, well, they're not really feeling great right now. They're not smiling. They're unhappy. They could be struggling financially. Okay, budgeting. They're holding back from you, but they still lust after you. So they still lust after you. They still want you in a desirable way. But it's like they're focusing on other things. Okay, gossip. I'm afraid of what other people will think. So it kind of feels to me like they want you, but they don't want to show that they want you. Okay, for whatever reason. I don't know if they feel like there's a third party, if they got a third party. Let me see. But right now, this person could be struggling financially, and they're not really happy with their life or just kind of depressed. Why laughter in reverse and penny pinching? 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. The 6 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and the 10 of Cups in reverse. The Fool, the Temperance. I'm getting a song in my head. It's actually like a sexual song. I think it's called Body Party by Sierra, whatever. And she's like, I'm putting on a little dance for you. So feels to me like they're putting on a dance for you, that everything's fine in their life. But they're actually depressed, or they're just not in a good place. Because it feels like with this person, they could be a fire sign. They're very expressive. The Fool, the Temperance. Because I'm getting strong fire here. 6 of Wands, 3 of Wands, the Fool, the Temperance. Could be an Aries, could be a Leo, Sag. They're putting on this dance for you. We're putting on this, performance that everything's going well. But I feel like if they go deep into themselves, it's like they actually feel like they're struggling. They feel like they're losing. Now, they could feel like they're losing you. That could be what that is. Like maybe they're still holding on to you. But it looks like they're keeping up appearances and they care what people think. Why lust and gossip here? Queen of Wands, like I said, could be a fire sign. 2 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles reverse, and the Death. I think this person is acting like they don't have this desire for you. So like if other people talk to them about you, like if you guys know mutual people or just like out in public, it feels like that to me. Like you guys know mutual people, or like somehow they're in the public eye, people know them. They're trying to keep up appearances that everything's fine, that they don't really care, that they're not burdened by this ending, this breakup. But deep down, they still desire you. They still want you. But they don't want people to know how much they want you. How are they feeling about Cancer? This is weird. Three of Cups in reverse, Two of Wands, Seven of Pentacles reverse, and the Ten of Wands reverse. Three of Swords, Sun in reverse. See, this person is struggling. This is somebody that is maybe even going through depression because of you, just having a rude awakening. Hey, Aries man. This person feels like they have to portray an image, is what it feels like to me. They have to portray as if they're moving on, they're okay with moving on, but it's really hurting them. It's like a facade. They have to be somebody they're not. They have to act like everything's fine, like they're okay with what's going on. Some of you, I don't know if they think if you have a third party or something, and they feel like, well, there's the damage is done, you're with somebody else, so why should I act like I'm affected? I don't know. It's like they just have to play this persona that everything's fine, that they're not as hurt as they are. What are their next actions towards Cancer? And I gotta work super early too, so that's why I'm on here so early. I gotta go into work at 8:45. So I want to, and plus I won't be able to be on as much live this week because of my schedule. So, because I think I won't be able to do maybe like 4 videos, if that, depending on my, my schedule and all that. So I want to make sure that I get enough videos out, and I had time today to do one. The Star in reverse, the Hanged Man, Four of Cups, and the Page of Swords reverse. They're in this negative mindset, Cancer, for whatever reason. They're just thinking, this person could have insomnia where they just can't sleep. I don't know if they're, maybe that's why I'm up early. No, I'm kidding. But anyways, this person, it's like they're just thinking about contacting you or thinking what it would be like to talk to you, but it's like they're not really going to say anything because they either feel like you're going to reject them or it's just not going to go anywhere. So for some of you, this person's up at night thinking about you, sad about the situation, they're hurt. And they're trying to put on a persona that they're not hurt, they're not upset about this, and they're trying their best to move on, but feeling like their life is struggling. I want out. So they want out of something, mentally maybe. Is it over? You were right. I'm stuck in visions of us together. See, it's like they're trying to accept how things are, that the two of you might be done. I want a future with you. Damn, that's why they're so upset. Because they want you in their future. And they feel like that's impossible. I want to treat you the way you deserve. I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. The distance between us kills me. This person just feels like they've let you down. They feel like it's over. That if they were to contact you, you would just not respond. You would block them or something like that. Could be an Aquarius, could be a Pisces, a Leo, Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius. But yeah, it looks like they are struggling. All right, Leo, 2814. Happy birthday, guys. Since you've been gone, what's going on with Leo's person? Okay. This person's doing too much is what I want to say. Because extra and detective. They're doing too much. So this is somebody that they could be stalking you, obsessively getting information on you, being too dramatic, putting too much into the situation. It's like they're obsessively looking for signs. And they're thinking about you. This person's like obsessing over you, okay? To the point where they're being a little too extreme, a little too much. So I don't know if they're looking up your location. Because it almost looks like they're trying to find some kind of sign, Like they're looking at the microwave. And it says 11:11. They're like, okay, I need to message Leo. Or I need to contact them. That's a sign. Or I don't know, the dog's barking, it's time to, call them. It's like they're doing something too much. Like they're being too extreme. They're looking for information on you. Yeah, the Fool. They're just really putting themselves out there. The Knight of Cups reverse, Four of Pentacles reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles. I think they're also trying to get your attention in some way. Like they're trying to get your attention. They're not holding themselves back from putting on a show. So that's kind of weird. That's what came out in Cancer's reading. So you guys could have Cancer in your chart. But this person's like, it's like they're going to the extreme. to try to get your attention, or acting kind of erratic. Because the Knight of Cups reverse can also be like acting erratic. Your emotions are kind of all over the place, not really acting too like stable with your emotions. So I don't know if they're acting like they don't care, but then it's like they're putting on some kind of, they're doing some kind of front here. So hoping that you notice, hoping that you see it. Why signs and synchronicities and reminiscing? 2 of Cups reverse, 7 of Cups reverse, the 8 of Cups, and the Moon in reverse. 6 of Wands. See, like I said, they're putting on a show. This is somebody that's putting on a show, and they are heavily affected by the situation. They are upset about walking away from you. But I think they're trying to act like they don't care, or they're living their best life or something like that. They're doing something extreme for you to notice. And they're acting like, almost like, okay, so it's kind of like the Cancer reading, but not really. Because that person actually was struggling. They actually were hurt. This person is just acting like they're living their best life. Like nothing's wrong with them. You know, they're great during this breakup. But it feels like they're projecting an image. You know, they're projecting an image, and they're just wanting you to think that everything's great. Maybe acting like they're making the most money they've ever made. They're just feeling so powerful, and, you know. So let's see, how do they feel about Leo? But they're doing something too much, hoping that you watch them or something. Queen of Pentacles reverse, 4 of Cups reverse, 7 of Swords, and the Death in reverse. How this person feels is that you will be back eventually, but you want to see some kind of change. And they feel like you just don't trust them, and that until your thoughts about that change, you're not going to come back. This person feels like they will hear from you eventually. Yeah, that eventually the two of you will break the silence. Eventually the two of you maybe even feel like they need to give it more time. 8 of Swords reverse, Tower reverse, Hanged Man reverse. Feeling like eventually that the two of you will come back to, you know, reconcile, or things will get better eventually. But they need to give you time to let things go, or to kind of forgive them in a way, or they need to kind of play it strategically when coming back to you as well, because I feel like you don't trust them. So it's like they know if they play their cards right, you know, that you guys can work things out. What are their next actions? 8 of Wands reversed, King of Pentacles reversed, the Star, and the Temperance reversed. So I think they're going to keep holding back. Okay, they're going to keep holding back, putting on this show, putting on this appearance as if everything's great. And I think they just can't control that anymore. It's going to be to a point where they keep holding back from you, where it's just making things worse. Yeah, 7 of Wands reverse, Justice, and the High Priestess reverse. I think this person's eventually going to crack. They're eventually going to come towards you, feeling like they need to tell you the truth. They need to make things right with you, because I do plan on doing that. This could be somebody that's expecting you to contact them. Like they're expecting you to reach out to them to say something, and they're going to get tired of waiting, and that's why they're going to reach out. Will this pain ever stop? Why can't I move on from you? I can't make you happy. I was selfish and stuck in my ego. Okay, so yeah, I think they're gonna break the silence eventually. They can't keep holding back from this anymore. But right now they're putting on this show, hoping that you see them. Or acting like they're living their best life. They're the happiest they've ever been. But I think it's just a lie. I think they're doing that to see if you're watching them, to see if you care, to see if you notice anything different. Okay. Could be an Aries, a Pisces, a Libra, Pisces, Taurus, Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I think they are struggling more than they put out, and they're just basically trying to get your attention to see if you break the silence. All right, Virgo, 3437. What's going on with Virgo's person? Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Okay, you guys could be dealing with an Aries, or have that in your chart, because this card came out for Aries today in the present moment. and masculine in reverse. So they're not feeling so great. Or they're more in a feminine energy. So let's see. Addiction and between the lines. Some of you, they're trying to figure themselves out. This person could be unsure of what they want. Still attached to somebody toxic or something toxic. Oh, thanks, Aries, man. This person doesn't know what they want for their life. They're feeling confused. Masculine. Some of you, they're confused about themselves. Like they're confused about their gender or what they want. Or what sex they want. 2 of Cups reverse, 7 of Cups reverse, 3 of Pentacles reverse, and the 4 of Cups in reverse. Tower in reverse. So I feel like this person is really thinking about the disconnect with you. And how things ended, how things kind of went about, how the 2 of you just didn't agree on anything, how there was like an ending in some way. This person wants to resolve it with you, but they're going back and forth. Some of you, this could have been a toxic relationship, or was getting to that. Ooh, some of you, there was a third party in the way. With the Empress, Queen of Swords reverse, Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Wands reverse. It's like they couldn't choose. Yeah, the lovers. They couldn't choose what person they wanted. Some of you, they could have been attached to a toxic person, a karmic. And they were having a hard time choosing between the both of you. And that's what caused the separation. Because right now what's going on with them is they're still trying to figure out what direction's best for them, what person's best. Because I haven't felt that. Like they were trying to figure out what they wanted. And it kind of feels to me they're going to go towards what's easier. Okay, like what's the easier option or what's better? How are they feeling for you? Queen of Pentacles in reverse, King of Pentacles reversed, Knight of Pentacles reverse, 8 of Pentacles reverse, 6 of Wands. This person could feel like they've ruined your trust, okay, because of the way they've acted. So maybe they could have felt like they were taking you for granted, they used you, that this was just like a materialistic relationship. Some of you guys could have worked together and things ended really badly because of what's happened between the 2 of you. Like maybe people took your side and not theirs. This person just feels like things ended really badly and it was messy. And they should have entertained what they were doing, or they shouldn't have continued whatever was happening. What are their next actions? 5 of Pentacles. The Devil. The Ace of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles reverse. I think they're tempted to try to get back with you, to try to work things out because they are struggling. But some of you, this could have been a codependent relationship where they relied on you for money or for resources. Yeah, 2 of Swords. And the 2 of Pentacles reverse. It's like they're trying to figure out like what they actually want with this connection. Are they in it for the right reasons? Or are they in it because of money, because of, things that they get? I don't really like this person's energy. It feels like some of you, it could have definitely been an addiction as well. Like maybe they were in some kind of addiction or karmic situation. They could have been dealing with a karmic for some of you, with the Devil coming out and then toxicity. I think they're trying to figure out long-term what's best for themselves. My life is a mess right now. Yeah, so their life is not too great. Drama. They got drama. Some of you, maybe they have drama with an ex. Okay, maybe there's problems going on with this Queen of Swords reverse. Could have a kid or a family with that person, and they're fighting. I can't let you go. I want to hold you. And I'm caught up in a karmic relationship. There we go. So yeah, for a lot of you, they're stuck with a karmic and they want to go back to you, but they could be involved in a family situation or just have money. That came out in the Gemini reading. So I don't know if this person has Gemini in their chart or you do. But that's what came out in Gemini, that they're stuck with a karmic and there's either kids or some kind of attachment here. And that's why they can't leave. And it's like they want to leave, but they're scared of what's going to happen. So they're avoiding the tower. Could be a Scorpio. They could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Virgo. Could be a Gemini, a Libra, Taurus, Libra. All right, what we got for Libra? 3957. All right, what's going on with Libra's person that they're not with? What's their energy? This person is losing you because they're taking too long to come forward. Or they could be having some kind of problem financially. Either they're having a problem financially or they're losing you. They could be not paying their bills either. Like they're not paying their bills and they're just in a bad place. Okay, reveal. I want to tell you the truth. In absence, I feel like a part of me is missing without you. So for some of you, either they know they're about to lose you and they want to reveal that to you. For others, they're not paying their bills and then that's not good. So why TikTok and repo? 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands reverse, 2 of Pentacles reverse, 8 of Pentacles reverse. I feel like this person is having financial issues. And I think they don't want you to know that. I think they're trying to keep it as if everything's fine, everything's normal in their life. But this person is, I think, spiraling or just doing bad. And it's like, maybe they're not even working either. For some of you, they're not working, and that's why they're not paying their bills. Or they're just not really putting much money. They're not saving anything back. What do they want to tell you the truth about? Hierophant reversed. Ace of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. I think they're wanting to tell you the truth that they're not doing well. Okay. I don't know if they want your sympathy. Because I think they're going to be telling you that they are struggling financially or there's something going on. 4 of Cups and the King of Wands. Yeah, I think this person has a lot of pride. And maybe they're even feeling like they deserve this. Maybe they feel like they deserve this. They feel like, you're not going to care how they feel. It's like this person wants to tell you the truth about how they know they're losing you, or they just feel like they've lost everything. For some of you, they feel like they've lost everything. Hey, Claudia, I'm going to do your personal readings later when I get off work. I get off at like 1:30 today, so it'll be like this afternoon that I'll do it for you. How are they feeling about Libra? Let's see. The Star in reverse, 9 of Swords, 4 of Swords reverse, and the World in reverse. They can't sleep because things are not finished or complete. Some of you, this is kind of corny, but it's like they can't sleep because you're not with them. Like, you're not with them, you're not in bed with them. It's like, I don't know if this person gets insomnia, if they don't get sleep well. It's like this person feels like they can't sleep because it's not over. Or it's not finished. Or it makes them like nervous knowing that things are just left unspoken, left up in the air. It just makes them feel stressed. What are their next actions? Okay, so they are going to communicate. Knight of Swords. The Emperor in reverse, the Sun, and the Tower in reverse. But I feel like they want your sympathy. I feel like they want you to see them in a way where it's like they need your help, or I don't know, it's just like I don't like the way that they're coming about it. 10 of Cups reverse, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, like they want you to help them in some way, or they're wanting you to make things feel better for them, or to do the work for them. It's kind of what it feels like, or to reassure them that things are going to get better. Okay, I feel like they want to eventually resolve things with you, but it's like they want you to make their problems go away. It's kind of what I'm feeling. Like, I want you to make me feel better about the situation. I want you to make me feel comforted and safe. And it's like, I don't know. This person, I just don't like that. It's like they're lacking taking care of themselves. With the Emperor in reverse, it's like they don't really have control of their life. Okay? Or they expect somebody else to be in control of their life. They still have a sexual desire for you. Why can't I move on from you? I feel lonely. I wish I could be fully honest with you. So yeah, they want to be honest and tell you the truth. Maybe they realize that they deserve this. I don't know. I'm afraid that I lost you forever. I've been working on myself. I'm not the same as I was before. I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness. So maybe they feel like they deserve it. For some of you, they feel like their life is in shambles and they deserve it because of how they treated you. They went against, this connection. They did things to you that was kind of, deteriorating and not very nice. Maybe they feel like they're getting payback. Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Gemini. Could be an Aquarius. Could be a Taurus. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and do Scorpio. 4538. All right, Scorpio, what's going on with your person that you're not talking to? Oof. Well, that flew out. That flew out like, ugh. All right. Well, some of you are this person's dealing with a karmic. They're in another situation. They're in distress. They need help out of a karmic situation. Dealing with a third party. Yeah, they're trying to move on. Yeah, they're trying to leave this third party. Third party came out in reverse. New chapter and shadow side. So this person, I think, is realizing they realize their flaws and that they need to get away from this karmic person. So I don't know if this third party was interfering the whole time or it's been like an ongoing situation. They're trying to let go of something else. I think their shadow side, like their south node, is dealing with a past person because of insecurity, because of fear, not wanting to move on from that situation. And they know they need to. So why karmic third party SOS? Now I'm getting the song SOS by ABBA. So you guys could like that song. Somebody could have 4 letters in their name. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. Yeah, they're trying to leave a third party. The Hierophant and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. But they could be stuck to this person because of money, or they just... It's telling me this person just feels stuck. Because maybe at one point they wanted this person, but now those feelings have changed. Or they don't think it's their person. They could have went through a spiritual lesson and they realize this person's not their person. Because it feels like now they're realizing that they need to let this third party go. Yeah, Queen of Wands. 4 of Pentacles reverse. 2 of Pentacles. The Tower in reverse. But it's like they don't know how to let that person go. So I don't know if they became codependent to them or if it's harder than what it seems like. It's like they're scared. Some of them are scared about their reputation. They're scared about their reputation and their ego. They could be afraid that person will badmouth them or just belittle them or say mean things about them and people are going to believe it. It's almost like they're afraid if they leave this third party karmic energy that this person's just going to backstab them and say all kinds of mean shit. So they're trying to avoid a Tower. How do they feel about you? 2 of Wands. 4 of Cups, King of Pentacles, reverse, Knight of Wands. So they still desire you. There's still this passion they have for you. And it feels like because of this third party, that's what's holding them back from coming to you. They do see you in their peripheral vision. They do see you moving forward. You're somebody they want to entertain, that you're wanting to give to. But because of this other person, they can't really focus on this. So what are their next actions? Wheel of Fortune. They're just kind of taking their time here. 8 of Cups reverse, King of Cups, and the 6 of Wands reverse. I feel like they're just letting the situation kind of come to a close with this person. Yeah, they're basically I think they're just going to stop investing time and energy, stop being so available to this other person, hoping that if they do that, things will just naturally end. Okay. It's like it's coming to a close slowly. And I feel like they are going to be back into your life. They're going to return back to you once this other situation ends. Yeah. Once they get out of this other situation and they're in a better mindset, a better place, I do see them returning back. Judgment. So they're just trying to leave this third party, trying to move on. So let's see. What do they want to say? Don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. I can't let go of you. Ooh, drugs and alcohol. So I don't know if they're codependent to somebody or if there's an addiction that's kind of part of this. Or they just are around that person when they drink. I don't know. I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my head. I regret what I did to you. I knew you were the one when I met you. So they regret what they did and how they maybe chose a third party after you. Some of you, there could have been temptation with drugs and alcohol. Like, that's how this started. Like, they had this third party in their energy, and they just became reliant on them or dependent on them in some way. Could be a Taurus. Could be a Leo, an Aquarius, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, Leo. But they realize that they need to let that person go. All right, Sagittarius, 5049. All right, Sag. Okay, this person's acting like they're busy. They're acting like they're busy. They're acting like they don't really have time for this. This person's not swept up over their they're not swept up over this, but it's extra. What? This makes no sense. Hold on. This is confusing. Does this person even know what they want? Disagreements in reverse. Okay, so they could be going through something here. Legal in reverse. Like they made a bad judgment. Or it's almost like they didn't know what they got involved with. So I don't know if that was in regards to you or something else. Or they're dealing with drama in their life. And they don't want any extra kind of drama. Let me see. This is weird. It feels like they're not in love with somebody. Like they haven't fallen in love. So for some of you, they made a bad judgment and there's like a third party that they left you for. It feels like they're not in love with that person. They don't really care about them. They just were like swept up in it. Page of Swords, Page of Cups, the Moon, and the Five of Cups in reverse. Page of Pentacles. Feels to me like if this person did get involved with somebody new, I mean, there's feelings there, but the feelings haven't really developed. Okay? Because it feels like whoever this person is, it just seems like it's more drama than it's worth. Because I feel like for some reason that they made a bad judgment here. Okay? And they could have chose somebody else, thinking that they could get over you, or it would just block you out of their minds. And I think that's not really the case. The King of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Three of Wands. Yeah, because it's like they still are in love with you, and they still think about coming back to you. So if they are involved with somebody else or seeing other options, those options aren't that important to them. Okay. Why disagreement reverse and judgment reverse? Some of you, they didn't fight for this. Like, they just didn't want to fight with you anymore, so they just left. For some of you, they didn't want to fight, didn't want to argue. Yeah, King of Swords reverse, King of Wands, Nine of Wands. Like, they were sick of the drama, sick of fighting. Ace of Pentacles reverse. That they just stopped putting into it. Three of Swords. They thought at the time with the Magician that was the best thing to do. Was to stop fighting with you, to just throw in the towel, cut you off, block you, maybe even move on to somebody else. And now they're hurting. Ten of Swords. Now they feel like, okay, that wasn't the best thing to do. It's like, I shouldn't have done that to Sag. I shouldn't have just cut them out and stopped fighting for them. I shouldn't have done that. A lot of you, they were listening to their ego, or they were just really ego-driven, or it's like their pride got hurt in some way, and they just kind of wanted to retaliate and do something. It's kind of what it feels like. Like they just didn't want to fight with you anymore, or argue, or acted like they were too busy for you, or something like that. It kind of feels like they slowly, like, with procrastinating, they kind of just started to slowly weed you out of their life. Is what it feels like to me. Like they slowly stopped talking to you because they were just so sick of the fighting, the drama, that they kind of just slowly like got rid of you and kind of like, I don't know. And now they regret it. Like they were trying to find somebody else. How are they feeling about Sag? Wheel of Fortune. Four of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles reversed and the Hierophant. Five of Pentacles reversed. This person feels like you guys are destined to be together. So I don't know if this person's spiritual as well, because I'm kind of getting a spiritual energy off this person. Could be a water sign. They feel like you guys maybe the timing was not right, or there was something that you needed to work on with yourself. This person could be older than you, or like more in a mature mindset, because this person feels like maybe you guys are meant to be together, but maybe you were non-committal, or you needed to work on yourself before they can come back to you. What are their next actions for Sag? 7 of Wands, 6 of Swords, 8 of Cups reversed, and the Knight of Swords reversed. The Devil, 7 of Pentacles reversed. Well, it feels to me, if there is somebody, like, I feel like they're going to come back to you. They're going to fight for you this time. They are going to come back. They're going to fight for you because they want to resolve things. And I feel like if they do have some kind of temptation or this third party, they are going to block them. Or they're just not going to talk to this third party anymore because they want to entertain you. So if there was some kind of karmic or third party, or if it's a person they're dealing with now, if they are dealing with them, because I feel like they are dealing with somebody, because they're trying to get over you and they're trying to do too much to get over you. They're not going to deal with that person anymore. They're going to realize that was a waste of time, a bad investment. What do they want to say to Sag? I cry at night. So they cry at night. How could you ever forgive the mess I've made? I can't come to you now. Why can't I move on from you? See, this person's struggling. And they do want to come back, but they're giving it time. I can't let you go. I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. I should have fought for you. See, that's exactly what I got here. I don't want to be toxic anymore. You're always on my mind. Damn, this feels kind of heavy. So yeah, for a lot of you that were just trying to do too much by trying to replace you, move on from you, and realizing that they can't. They still think about you. They cry over you. So could be a Scorpio, could be a Cancer, a Gemini, Capricorn. Okay, it could be a Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. It's like they cry about the situation because they didn't fight for you. And they knew that there could have been more they could have done. Like, they could have done more, but they chose not to. They chose to cut you out and block you, or whatever the case was. All right, Capricorn, 5733. All right, Capricorn, person on your mind, what's going on since they've been gone from your life? Everybody keeps getting this card. Repo. Default on payments, financially incapable. They're in a lot of distress. There's a lot of tension, a lot of stress in their life. Maybe they're financially struggling. They're not in a good place. They want to tell you the truth. So they want to reveal something to you. There's unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. And divine intervention in reverse. So they're not really feeling like they're in a great place. For a lot of you, they feel like their life is in shambles. They're not doing well. They could even feel like they've gotten karma, okay, because they haven't let go of things that they've done, or things are coming back to them. Why repo here? 6 of Swords. Some of you, they're moving because they're losing their home. 6 of Cups, 9 of Cups in reverse, 4 of Cups reverse, and the King of Pentacles. They're not in a good mental state either. Okay, King of Cups in reverse. This person's not in a good mental state. They could have got bad news where they're losing their home. They're losing their home, maybe losing some kind of assets. They're losing things in their life. They could feel, and it's weird because, like, right around the time, like, when my dad started getting sick, I don't know if this is significant. I don't know if your person's doing this, but I'm wanting to say this for some reason. Because before, first I think it was around the time my mom got sick. When my mom got really bad sick. And then after that, my dad got sick. So yeah, it was right around the time my mom got sick. I was having really weird, vivid dreams about, like, things dissolving around me, things being removed from my life. So I don't know if this person indirectly, like, manifested that for themselves, or they're afraid of that, because I'm getting there's a lot of distress in their energy. They're worried about something happening, and it's because either intuitively they know that's going to happen, hey B, or it's like it is going on and they can't process what's going on. Some of you, they could be overindulging, like they could be drinking or just trying to numb themselves, trying to block things out, because there is a lot going on in their life. So reveal, unfinished business, divine intervention, reverse. Wow. You're coming up as a Queen of Cups in reverse. So divine connection, but you both are in reverse. 8 of Cups in reverse. 2 of Pentacles reversed, and the 7 of Swords reversed. 7 of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Cups in reverse. This person's having a lot of regret. And it's like a guilty conscience. It's like this person knows that they're getting their karma for how they've treated you. Or things aren't great in their life because they weren't great to you. Is kind of what I'm feeling off of this. So it's telling me here that this person is like really upset about their life, feeling a lack of completion, a lack of things moving forward. Could even feel like since you guys have separated, things have just gotten worse for them. How do they feel about Capricorn? 5 of Wands reverse, Queen of Wands reverse, 8 of Swords reverse, and the Strength. 3 of Swords reversed. They feel like they need to owe you some kind of explanation, some kind of apology, but they've been holding back from that, or there's been a lot of blockages in coming towards this. They could have even felt if there was a third party, that third party interfered, and they shouldn't have let that person interfere the way that they did, okay? Because it feels like now it's like they're trying to like overcome whatever's happened. What are their next actions? Judgment, 3 of Wands reverse, 8 of Pentacles reverse, the World in reverse, Magician. I think they want to try to reconcile with you and try to at least get, you know, some kind of apology to you. They're wanting to make up for lost time, things that they've done. This person wants to be in control of the situation, though. They want to handle things differently. I feel like they do want to give you some kind of apology about what's happened here. They don't want to be alone. The heat between us is intense. These feelings are eating me alive. I wish I could be a different person. I want to treat you the way you deserve. I've been working on myself. I'm not the same as I was before. So yeah, it's like they're trying to work on themselves, King of Pentacles, but they still feel like they're losing. They still feel like they're not getting anywhere. They could feel like their life is in shambles. Maybe they're getting karma, or they're getting what they deserve because how they've treated you. And I just feel like they want to resolve things. They want to come back into your life. Could be a Gemini, a Scorpio, a Leo. Okay, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus. Could be any sign. All right, Aquarius, 10304. All right, Aquarius, what's going on? Okay, well, thank you. Next, leaving and not caring, reconciliation. Let me see. All right, well, they're not confused, and I let my pride get in the way of our connection. So let me clarify. I don't know if they're cutting you out or cutting somebody else out, but it's like they're not confused. They made a decision. Why, thank you, next, and reconciliation. 10 of Wands reverse, the World in reverse, 6 of Swords reverse, and the Page of Wands in reverse. 5 of Swords reverse, the Star in reverse. Okay, so I feel like in regards to you, they want to heal things with you, but they know they have to cut things out of their life in order for that to happen. Okay, so they need to cut someone or something out of their life in order for you guys to reconcile. Because I do feel like this person, you know, is wanting to make amends or wanting to come back and get closure from this, but they know they can't be acting the way that they did, or needing to just cut out maybe if it's temptation, if it's other people, because now they're not feeling confused anymore. They know that they were in their ego. Yeah, 9 of Wands, Tower in reverse, 8 of Wands, and the King of Wands. You guys could be dealing with a fire sign, okay? Strongly a Leo here. Leo, Sagittarius. This is somebody that knows that they were just they put on too much. Like they did too much in this situation. So for some of you, they know that they just overreacted. They did things that were spiteful, that were petty towards you, and realizing they need to let go of that way or that behavior. Because this person, it's like they realize that they made things harder on themselves than they should have in regards to you. And I do see them wanting to reconcile, wanting to come back into your life. So how are they feeling for Aquarius? Four of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, reverse, 5 of Wands, reverse. Judgment. Yeah. That this person, they feel like they need to make better judgment when it comes to you. Better decisions with how they handle themselves, how they react. They could have felt like they were holding this connection back because of their ego, their pride. And they feel like you are the person that completes them. Like they see themselves with you, 10 of Pentacles, but they were so selfish and stubborn. Okay. So, hey, Layla, what's their next actions? Strength. Yeah, it could be doing the Leo. The Hermit, the Knight of Swords, reverse, and the Queen of Wands, reverse. They're trying to do better with their verbiage, how they speak to you, how they communicate. If this person feels triggered or feels upset, I think they're trying to hold back or resist any kind of anger. I think they also do want to have a conversation with you, but trying to find a better way to go about it, how to do it in a polite way. Yeah, I think this person's trying to release any kind of anger or blaming or guilt tripping or the way they come about speaking to you. They're trying to do things in a more mature way and not handle things like they did before. Okay. So I feel like you're dealing with somebody that's just very sassy or they have an attitude and they're trying not to come off that way anymore. No one understands me but you. I want out. I'm stuck in visions of us together. I don't know how to handle my emotions right now. I need to tell you the truth, and I'm ready for commitment. I think with I want out, they don't want to hold themselves back anymore. I think they've been holding themselves back. They've been, just in this like negative mindset for quite some time, that they're wanting to get out of this negativity because they have visions of you guys together, but they're the one that's holding you guys back. With the Four of Pentacles, they know that they're the ones holding you guys back because of their ego, their stubbornness. They want to get out of that mentality. Okay. Could be an Aries. I have strong fire here. Could be a Pisces, a Virgo. I'm getting strong Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be a Scorpio as well. Okay. Yeah, I feel like they're trying to make peace with the past and try not to be overreacting anymore. That's what I'm feeling for you. Pisces 107.50. And then after this, guys, I'm going to get off of here because I got to get ready for work. All right, let's see what's going on with Pisces. Your person here. Since you've been gone. Okay, well, they're not with anybody else. They haven't replaced you. I think they're trying to, though. Like, they're trying to bring peace and happiness to their life. They're trying to be in a better mindset. Now, it could be that they're still obsessed with you, because I feel like they haven't moved on. They haven't found somebody new. So they could be still obsessing over you. Okay, yeah. They're obsessing over you, but they're trying to still focus on themselves. They're still trying to heal. They have been deceptive, and I think they have temptation around them, or it's just like they've been selfish. I think this person also knows that they deceived you, they've lied to you, and they're trying to make peace with themselves. Okay? Oh, you're welcome, guys. I think they're just trying to be in a better mindset, is what I'm seeing here. They're trying to make peace with their life. So why new boo reversed? Harmony and snack. 7 of Wands reversed. High Priestess. Queen of Swords reversed. And the Hanged Man. The Devil and the 2 of Wands. So they got this devil on their shoulder. See, that's what I'm getting here. There's this temptation. I don't know if it's in regards to you, because it kind of feels like it is. It feels like they're trying to act as if they're moving on from you. This is weird. It's like they're acting like they're not paying you attention. They don't want to give you any kind of attention, but they still have this physical desire for you. But it's like you guys are like not in contact. Things ended really bad. Yeah, Page of Cups. Empress reverse. 9 of Swords reverse. 10 of Swords reverse. Yeah, I feel like they still have this desire for you, but you've pulled back. So I think this person's trying to like make peace with that. They're trying to just, whatever happens, happens. Is kind of what I'm getting in their energy. I think they're not even wanting to move on to anyone else because they still desire something with you. But it also feels to me they're kind of just waiting for you to make the move. So it's like they're trying to hide the fact that they still desire you, that they have feelings for you. I feel like you already know that they still do with the High Priestess here. They're not fooling you. I'm still trying to heal maybe from the snake energy here. So maybe either they were lied to by people and they got hurt in the past and they're trying to heal from that, or just heal from their ways. King of Cups, Four of Cups reverse, Three of Cups reverse, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this person's trying to be more of a genuine person. They're trying to better themselves. I think they realize that they have been toxic or unhealthy, or they just have been like, where they use people, they lie to people, they manipulate. I think they're trying to be in a better place. Yeah. Because this person, it's like they feel like they really haven't did you any favors in this connection. You know. I'm also getting here for some of you, there could have been a third party, there could have been a desire towards somebody else, there could have been a sex appeal, or like a third party that they're still trying to like let go of, or they're trying to like not focus on anymore. Hey, Lasia, let me see, how do they feel about Pisces? Could have been influences of other people. I don't know why I'm getting that too. Like other people weren't influenced. Lovers in reverse. Six of Cups in reverse. Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles reverse. Ace of Pentacles reverse. See, I feel like they still have a desire for you, but they also feel like it's pointless to entertain this because it's not going to go anywhere. This person has this negative mindset. Now, they could be getting negative thoughts from other people, like negative, somebody manipulating them. There could be somebody else in their ear telling them like, okay, well, I wouldn't invest any more time with Pisces. It doesn't seem like it's going to go anywhere. Because they just feel like they need to let this go because it's not ever going to get back to what it was, or you'll never trust them again. If there was a third party, they feel like it's damaged, like you're just never going to see them the same way. I don't know why I'm getting that. Like you're just never going to see them the same, or you look at them differently or something like that. What's their next action? Four of Wands, Five of Cups reversed, Page of Pentacles reversed, and the Knight of Pentacles. They're still holding on to this. I feel like they're trying to better themselves. They're trying to work on their life and trying to move on from this. I feel like they're trying to bring peace and harmony to their life, trying to reestablish themselves, trying to move on, but it's like a piece of you still lingers. Like they can't fully let this go. What's this Four of Wands? Page of Wands, Queen of Wands reverse, and the Strength. I feel like they're trying to see other people or talk to somebody else. Some of you, they're trying to get involved in a new relationship. But it's like you keep lingering. Like they can't fully let go of you. Because what it feels like with the Devil and the Two of Wands, they can't fully let you go. Like you still are in the back of their minds. You're still there. Images of you are still there. They're trying to just cut this out is what it feels like. Why is it that you love me? You've triggered me. So they feel triggered that you love them because maybe that was like an abandonment for them. Maybe they've been hurt by other people and you loving them and caring for them really triggered them. Why can't I move on from you? The heat between us is intense. So they have this desire for you. So like I said, I hate seeing you with them. Your energy is intoxicating and it's pulling me in. All right. So they could feel like you already moved on to somebody else. Maybe they feel like you've already moved on. You're with somebody else, or you have people in your energy that you could get with. But like I said, it's like you still live in their head. They're trying to move on. So it could be a Capricorn. I have Pisces. Okay. Taurus, Libra, Leo, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, Taurus, Scorpio, could be any sign. I feel like they're trying to heal. They're trying to move on. They have abandonment wounds, or they just don't feel like they deserve love is kind of what I'm getting. And maybe you've triggered this person where you actually love them and they're not used to that. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I won't be live again until Wednesday. And then that day I will do members' questions and also super chats as well. And then Thursday. So I think this week I'll do Wednesday and Thursday. I'm going to do members' questions, so you guys can answer or get yours asked. You're welcome, guys. I'll see you guys later. I gotta hurry up and get ready for work, but I'll see you guys later. Have a good day, everyone.